Hello and welcome to my home and welcome to my sacred space that I prepared for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm Olivia and this is Tarot and Coffee with Olivia, here to do your daily pick a card. I have a thought of the day already, so I'll be shuffling cards. I've already got everything laid down, but I will be shuffling some cards because when I watch ASMR videos, unintentional or intentional, I like to hear the shuffle of cards. Here is our thought of the day. I don't want it to get too close to that candle, so I'm going to try to move it forward a little bit. Okay. Make a wish and make it happen. Make a wish and make it happen. That is our thought of the day. I think making that wish happen is a very, very important part of wishing. Wishing is not just about thinking about what you want. It's about taking it further and making it come to pass. And oftentimes, others will make it come to pass. Sometimes the universe makes it come to pass. Sometimes it's meant to be and it happens. So, that's our thought of the day. I do want to do a few shuffles here. If you've never done a thought of the day, it's easy to do. Did I say who I was? That I'm Olivia with Tarot and Coffee here. Coffee with Olivia? I think so. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, let's drop some cards. Oh, I don't think you can see my hands that way. I think I need to move this way. I am feeling a little clumsy today. I do have a little arthritis in my hands. It doesn't bug me a lot because I have because I have other ailments that do bother me a lot. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's not what you needed to hear today. I'm working on it. I'm working on my health. Okay, let's see what we have going on now. Okay, so if you've never done a tarot pick a card, it's easy. You just pick your card topper. And I will say, the way that it's set up is for you to pick a card. However, people do this daily pick a card a lot of different ways. Some people pick all the cards. Some people pick two. Some people usually pick one, but if another one resonates with them, they'll pick that one too. So most people just skip ahead to their timestamp, and that's fine. However you want to do this video is fine with me. What else do I need to let you know? Yeah, I heard that. I thought I had put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but I guess not. So, okay, let's see. I think we just need to go ahead and get started. It's kind of funny when I don't do things the exact same way as I usually do. I get a little bit, a little bit mixed up here. So here's your card toppers. I will show them to you up close. So we have the beautiful butterfly, and we have this fancy leaf. And we have this frou-frou pink jeweled pen. Yes, I did dig in my jewelry box because I don't know if you noticed, I have some new cards out here. And and you guys are fortunate enough to get the very first reading on these using these new cards. So that's very exciting. I'm going to have a sip of coffee, and you can go ahead and pick your topper. Delicious. That's something I wish for every day, is a nice cup of coffee. And you know what? I get my wish every single day because there's always coffee in the pot. Okay, let's go ahead. If you need more time, now you can go ahead and pause the video. And also, if you already have made a choice, go ahead and take the time to give me a thumbs up at this point if you're liking the video so far. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and see what we have under the butterfly pendant. Let me pick that up. The Hermit. So, if you have the Hermit card today, this is what you need to know. A hermit is traditionally in search of spiritual understanding, which can also be said as understanding oneself. So I know there are some people that don't necessarily believe the same way that I do, and I think that's fine. I really do. I think we all have our own path to follow, and that's what's important. And I do believe that we'll all get there in the end, and there is where we're supposed to be, where we're supposed to go. So if you look at the Hermit here and you see his lamp that is lighted by a star in this picture, his light of knowledge is cutting through the darkness of ignorance. I've always found it ironic that in this information, this age of information, that there really is so much ignorance in the world. So ask your spirit guides to help you to see yourself in a different light. Also, I would suggest really knowing where your information comes from, because we can look up so many things. And I know this is something that most of us do, is look at whose whose name is on the information. Look at where it comes from. Is it from a plausible place? You know, I don't need to say any more about that. I think you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's go ahead. Although I don't have a problem with belief. Like, I believe that anything is possible, and I mean that literally. So I don't disbelieve anybody's reality, and I don't disbelieve even lies. I'm like, well, that's their truth, you know? Okay, anyway, let's move on. So this is what was under the leaf, and this is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. One of the things the Five of Swords, it's one little thing. I'm saying a few different things about this card, and you take what resonates with you. One of the things this card is letting us know is to give up some old habits that aren't doing us any good. Moving on from that little thought, this card is all about standing up for clarity and uprightness, especially as far as our mind and emotions go. So, basically, don't take your troubles with you, instead work through them. It's never too late to improve the function of our minds. Now, the picture, these people in the back, this person in the front, are considered refugees, or they're people on the move, and some of them are taking their troubles with them. So the card is saying, you know, that's if that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do, but it's never too late to go ahead and work through those thoughts and emotions, especially the ones that plague us, you know? Anxiety bringing thoughts that come over and over again. And I know a lot of us feel helpless and don't even know how to approach that. So if you do have a lot of trouble with anxiety, I would suggest talking to a professional about how to deal with that. But I will say that there are more than a few people who like to watch these videos because it helps them feel calm. And that's what I've been told. And like I said, however you want to use these videos is fine with me, but it does not take the place of professional help, okay? All right, let's see what we have here. The Chariot. The Chariot. Okay, this is an exciting card because it also is major arcana, and the Chariot is talking about making a wish and making it happen. kind of. It's talking about getting very clear and being very specific about what you want. See, it almost says that. And then go get it. So the Sphinxes stands for these guys. So to me, guys is a unisex word. It can go for anybody. But these guys right here, they are Sphinxes, and they stand for the mysteries of life, la mysterie. So I do have a story with this card, a personal story. When I was little, I don't know how little, I wasn't a teenager yet. I'll just say that. I know that. Maybe I was 11, maybe I was 12, I don't know. But I asked for a particular album for Christmas, and that was Hotel California. And my mother told my auntie what I wanted for Christmas, and she couldn't figure out. She was like, it was city, I don't know. It was a state, I don't know. And I ended up getting Chicago. Very different than what I asked for. Now, I will say that while I was disappointed at first, I did listen to that album, and I did come to love that Chicago album. So I was not ungrateful, but it wasn't exactly what I asked for. And because somebody wasn't specific along the way, and that's okay. So maybe I wasn't specific. No, I think I was, but that's okay. It worked out. And that's my little personal story there. Let us go ahead and take a look at the card under the flower. The Magician. See, these cards all seem to have a theme. The Magician is a magical being. So the Magician calls upon the energy of the universe to bring his desires into manifestation. Whatever he imagines can and will come to pass. So if this is your card today, really, today is a time for clarifying our wishes, for clarifying what is it that we want. A lot of people are trying to figure out about what they're going to do for work, how are they going to feel safe out in the world, all these kinds of things that are all very different to each of us. We need to take a look at what we really want. And then I just want you to know my nickname for this card is MacGyver. Because, and if you don't know who MacGyver was, it was a television show. I think it was a 90s show. But it was something, the main character was always making these big things out of these little nothing things. Almost like magic. Almost. But it was all science. So, another nickname I have for this card is resourcefulness. Knowing your resources and utilizing those resources. And you see that he has all the symbols. He has the pentacles, the cups or the hearts, the swords, as well as the rods up there. The wand is his rod. And he has the infinity symbol over his head. Anyway, there's a lot to this card. But as for you, for the card of the day, we're going to keep it at make a wish and make it happen, to oversimplify. To simplify. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought to you exactly what you wanted. Do hit that thumbs up if you haven't gotten a chance to yet. Or you can hit the thumbs down. But if you hit the thumbs down, I ask you to please leave a comment so that I know what it was that you didn't like, okay? So please do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And don't make life-altering decisions or changes based on this or any other video, tarot, pick a card. But do connect with me on my social medias, linked below. And book with me on my website or on my Keen link below for personal, more detailed reading. And there might be a little circle on the screen right now. Hit that button. It's got my face in it. Hit that button. And you will be subscribed. That way you can find me easily. Thank you so much for being here, and I really look forward to seeing you next time.